Hey there, everybody. Today is January 31st. And it's so funny because it's Sunday, but my dad actually had pointed something out to me. He says, today is January 31st. It's been 10 years since he had his major heart attack with a quadruple bypass. And I was like, oh my, that's right. It was. It was actually on January 31st. And he said, "Yeah." So I was like, "Well, should we celebrate that?" Wasn't sure if we should really celebrate that or not because that was really a tough time for everybody. And then I said, "You know what? Let's turn this around because if you sometimes we have to look back so that we can propel forward." And my dad was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to think all the things that happened in January. January was pretty rough month, and so we start going through. Oh, my mom passed during that time, and my dad, and so on and so forth." And so I said, "You know what though? Good always outshines the bad. So let's think about all the good things that has happened in January." And then we start going through, we realized, oh my goodness, his grandson was born in January, his son was born in January, his birthday is in January. And I was like, boy, we got a lot to celebrate for all the things that have actually happened in January. And we turned the whole thing around as far as something being not such a great experience until, you know what? But look at all these other great things that came out during that month. And then also things that have happened after the tragedy of the quadruple heart bypass, the heart attack, the stress, the emotions, the months and months in the hospital, the constant going back and forth. Yes, that was very tough. It was tough on all of us, but it did build something in us. It built us courage. It built us how to believe in the Lord. And it also taught us how to, actually depend on others to help us through this process. I said, so just wanted to kind of share that with you because sometimes we want to focus more on the bad things that are happening, but there are so many other good things that are going on right around the same time and during the same time that you're actually maybe experiencing something really bad, and then something after that comes out of it. Because trust me, after my dad had the quadruple bypass, we were in hospital for all that time. We learned so much about heart attacks and all the different technology that is available for everyone. He had a LVAD. Nobody in our family knew exactly what an LVAD was, and a lot of friends didn't either. But we were able to, and he was able to share information about that to save others, to save people and their families so that they didn't have to experience all what we did, and we were able to make their experience a little bit better. That's how we have to look at things. And it brought up another thought because I just met with a client of mine, and he says, I believe in SAC. I said, well, what does that mean? And he says, S is for strategy, A is for attitude, and C is for choices. Now, doesn't that make sense? And I said, you know what? I love that. SAC, strategy, attitude, and choices, because it is all up to us how we choose to take on whatever is happening to us right now. And it's all up to us for a strategy on how we're going to handle things. And it's all up to us how we're going to take the attitude about what's happening to us right now. Is it all just horrible and bad? Or we look at it from a different light. Boy, you know what? If I didn't have that experience, I would not have been able to help this other family where their parents or their mother or their father was going through the same experience that we went through when my dad had a heart attack and had to experience all that time in the hospital and not knowing where to go, what questions to ask. We were able to help others along the way. Ha! So January 31st, it is a good day.